Okay, so I have here the first example. The table shows the number of hours t, which is represent the time, the number of hours traveled, and the distance y traveled by a car. So here is the table. Huh? So the first row represents the number of hours traveled, which is the time. Okay, ito ay constant, like we have the first hour, second hour, third, and fourth, and fifth. Okay, sa baba, the second row would have the distance in kilometer covered. Yun naman yung y natin. So sa first hour, ang tinakbo niya is 40. The second hour, that is 80 kilometers. The third, in short, tumataas na tumataas kada isang oras. Okay? So, there are 5 questions na kailangan natin i-explore. Okay? The first question, we want to show that y varies directly as t. After that, we will draw the graph of y against t. Also, we will bound to write the equation showing the relationship between y and t. The fourth one, find y when t is equal to 1.5 and t is equal to 4.25. Kapag alam mo na yung equation, kaya na natin sagutin to. And also, ganun din yung e. Find t when y is equal to 140 and y equals 260. Okay? So, ano ba ibig sabihin nitong first question? So, when we have this particular question, we want to show that y varies directly as t. Paano natin masisigurado na yung y ay varies directly as t? Okay, so pag varies directly, ibig sabihin direct proportion or direct variation sila. So, ang gagawin mo lang doon, you will just find the constant term. And in finding constant term, using the table, okay, di-divide mo lang yung 40 here. Okay, so you will just divide the 40 dun sa t, which is the 1. Okay, so y divided by t. The first distance in kilometer, which is the y, that is 40, divided by 1, we all know that is 40, right? The second distance in kilometer, 80, divided by 2, that is 40. The third one, 120, divided by 3, that is 40 as well. 160 divided by 4, that is 40. 200 divided by 5, that is 40. What have you observed from our given table here? Yung tinakbo ng sasakyan. There is a constant term. So how can we sure na yan ay varies directly, yung y varies directly, if pare-parehas ang sagot natin dito sa third row natin. So dahil ang y over t natin is equal to 40, we all know that 40 is our constant, yung constant na nirepresent natin as k, then we can say that y varies directly as t. Yun, yung gagawin mo para masabi mong y varies directly as t or y varies directly as kung ano man yung letter na gagamitin natin dito. Okay? Gawin mo lang, i-divide mo lang si y kay x or sa t. Okay? So, that is the first example. The first question rather. Okay, the second question is we want to draw the graph of y against t. So, look at this one. Nalagay ko na yung ating third row. So, ang gagawin natin dito, I have here, syempre mag-drawing tayo ng Cartesian plane, which is that y and x-axis. This time, yung x natin, we can replace it as t. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin dito, we will just plot the following points. So, for example, the first hour, so which is 1, the first hour, so the distance niya is 40. So, dito yan, somewhere here. Okay? The second hour, we have 2 and 80. So, we have here the second point, location. The third would be in here. The fourth, 4, that is 160. You can see the plotted points here. And the 5, and the 200, dito 5. Katapat yan ang 200. So therefore, when we connect a line, okay, when we connect a line here, we can say na ito ay straight line. So, pagawa na lang siguro ng line dito. So, ito yung naging takbo nung sasakyan dito. Okay? So, this is how we represent the graph. Kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina sa first part, ang direct variation is just a linear graph. Straight line lang yon. Okay? So, it goes on and on if the number of hours continues. Okay? Also, the distance would be greater na rin kapag dumatagal yung oras. Siyempre, kapag nagdadrive ka naman ng sasakyan, di ba? Kapag tumatagal yung oras ng pagdadrive mo, mas malayo na pupuntahan mo. Okay? They are direct variation or direct proportion. Okay? When one increases, the second one increases as well. So, the third one would be write the equation showing the relationship between y and t. Okay, so for us to write the equation, we want to know what is y over t. Okay, y over t represents the k, or represents the constant. Y over t, that is 40, right? And we all know na ang equation natin for direct variation is y equals k x. This time, hindi natin ginamit yung x. Gumamit tayo ng t. Okay, so therefore, ang ating equation would be y equals 40 is the k, right? Yung k dito, papalitan ko ng 40, at yung time, I'll remain it here. Okay? So, ang ibig sabihin lang nito, kapag dumadagdag yung time, nadadagdagan ng oras natin, tumataas naman daw yung distance ng 40. Okay? So, tumataas siya ng 40. So, that is the equation. So, ang gagawin natin dito, we want to find out sa fourth one yung mga time, yung y kapag yung time natin is 1.5 or 4.25. Okay? So, kanina na-build up na natin yung ating equation, which is y equals 40t, right? Ito yung nagawa natin equation. Ang gagawin natin dyan, we will just plug in the these two things, or 2 times. Okay? O yung number of hours. So, if our time is 1.5 or isa't kalahating oras, then, substituting it to our original equation, 40 times 1.5, giving us 40 times 1.5, that is going to be 60 kilometers. Okay? So, ibig sabihin kapag nag-drive ka daw ng isa't kalahating oras, ang layo na pupuntahan mo is 60 kilometers na. Okay? Nasa pagitan siya somewhere ng 40 at 80. Okay? So, now, if our time is equal to 4.25, okay? So, yan, yung oras. Ano kaya yung magiging layo natin? So, then, the y, substituting it to our original equation, 40 times t, which is 4.25, okay? Multiplying these two numbers, giving us 170 kilometers. So, ibig sabihin kapag 4 na oras at may 0.25, so siguro na mga nasa 15 minutes ba? Tama, 15 minutes. Ang layo na ng mararating mo is 170 kilometers na yung magiging distance mo. Okay? So, ganun lang yung gagawin natin for the fourth question. For our fifth task, ngayon, kapag nawala naman yung time, no? At may given na 140 tas na y also we have 260, paano natin mahanap yung time? Okay? So, ganun pa rin, gagamitin pa rin natin yung original equation. Y equals 40 times time, right? If our y is equal to 140, then, substituting it to our original equation, yung y papalitan natin ng 140, equals 40, ito, would remain, and the time, yun ang hahanapin natin. So, for us to do that, we have to isolate this particular t. So, for us to do that as well, we will divide both sides by 40. Dividing it, 40 divided by 40 would be cancelled out. The remaining would be t, which is the time, equals 3.5. Okay, so paano mo nakuha yung 3.5, Sir Ice? No? 3.5. Pwede kayong gumamit ng calculator at i-divide itong 140 sa 40. Ang sagot ay 3.5. Ibig sabihin, para ma-reach mo daw yung layo na 140 kilometers yung distance, kailangan mo mag-drive ng 3 hours and 30 minutes or 3.5 hours. Okay? So, next is when y is equal to 260, then substituting it again to our original equation, 260 equals 40t. Okay? Again, pinalitan ko lang ulit ng y, yung y dito sa ating original equation ng 260, dividing it both sides by 40. Okay? 40. That would isolate the t here. 260 divided by 40 will give us 6.5 hour. So, yan. Yung ating time kapag ang distance ay mga given. Before we move on to our next part of example, you can practice this particular given. Okay? So, if you can see it, no? Same lang din ang pattern na gagawin. Iba ko lang yung table. Okay? You can practice it, write it on your notebook, and answer these 5 questions. Okay?